He's a warm, lovable Brazilian of 36 years, a magnetic figure on and off the field. In his 22-year career, he has been the greatest soccer player the game has ever seen. He is Pele. Pele, who has played in 65 countries, who has scored more than twice as many goals in his career as his nearest competitor. He's the only man ever to have played on 3 World Championship teams. Pele brought a new dimension to the game, a style that was at once aggressive and artistic, direct yet deceptive. He was and is an absolute marvel. He first wore shoes in a game at age 12, but at 15 he was a major league player. At 17, star of the World Cup and a major world figure. Now comes the time to call it a day. Time for the last hurrah, for a last loving, lingering day of competition in the game that has been his life. Every seat is filled. All the other players are mere spear carriers today. They know it and they don't mind because it's Pele's day. My ABC colleague Frank Gifford is about to introduce the man who waits in the cool darkness of the athlete's entrance tunnel. Chance begins. Here he is. Wearing for the last time the number 10 that he has made world famous. Edson Arantes do Nascimento of Brazil and the Cosmos of New York and New Jersey.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am very happy to be here with you in this great moment in my life. I want to thank you all, everything what you offered to me. And I want to take this opportunity to ask you, in this moment when the world look to me, to take more attention to the young, the kids all over the world. We need them too much. And I want to ask you, because I believe love is the more important and what we can take in life. Everything passes. Please say to me, say with me, 3 times. Love. Love. And love. Thank you very much. Muito obrigado.
Yes, love is what this day is about. The love of this man for a game and his love for the children of the world who play it. The love of hundreds of millions of people around the world for this warm and simple man who so obviously believes what he says. Join us as we say farewell to Pele. Who is this man known as Pele? Well, his true name is Edson Arantes do Nascimento. He was born into the poverty-stricken family of an injured minor league soccer player called Dondinho. But by age 17, he was playing in the World Cup in Sweden, a baby among hard-bitten competitors. The 4-letter name Pele soon flashed around the world when he scored twice against Sweden to win the cup. He was living in a dream when they welcomed him home to Bauru, a national hero at an age when his friends were still in school. The street urchin from Bauru walked with queens and statesmen before he was old enough to vote. He visited country after country, and he charmed everyone he met with his warm smile and simple, direct personality. Although he was injured at the World Cup in 1962, Brazil won anyway and could retire the cup in 1966. That was not to be. In England, several teams set as their goal not the winning of the cup, but the elimination of Pele. Portugal achieved that dubious ambition and ruined Brazil's hopes to retire the cup. Pele would wait 4 more years for another chance. But there was always something to strive for. Pressure built on him as he neared the 1,000th goal of his career, a feat previously thought impossible. 400, for example, is a large total of lifetime goals in soccer. But in a torrential rain, one November night in 1969, before some 80,000 drenched spectators in Rio's Maracanã Stadium, Pele scored that 1,000th goal, and Brazil was one big party. The 1970 World Cup would be in Mexico, a last opportunity for Pele to lead his country to victory. The marvelously imaginative play of him and his teammates brought the Brazilians their long-sought goal, that third World Cup. October 2nd, 1974, Pele's last game for Santos. The career, everyone, including Pele, thought was ended. But they did not yet know of the Cosmos. They had a wild dream that they could bring Pele to play in the United States. He had agreed to play. Rumors said the price was $4.5 million. $4.5 million to play soccer in a country that cared little about the game. $4.5 million to play with an assemblage of minor leaguers on a team that on one occasion drew a crowd of only 79 spectators. Well, that was the deal. And there must have been times when even the moguls of Warner Communications wondered if they had made a terrible mistake. But the crowds in the North American Soccer League began to grow, slowly at first, then at an accelerated pace. And always the burden was on Pele to sell the sport. To do that, he had to maintain his marvelous skills as he moved into his mid-30s, and he did it. Watch his amazing bicycle kick here. He has scored only 6 goals in his life with it, but this was one against the Miami Toros in August of 1976 at Yankee Stadium. It's an almost impossible-looking move. American youngsters began to bring their parents to the games rather than the other way around. Soccer had been growing quietly but quickly in American schools for a decade, and the kids who played knew the magic name Pele. That was the scene when Pele and the Cosmos won the championship of the North American Soccer League last month. The achievements are done now. It's time for the last hurrah.
Now you know the man a little bit. Now to the last game of Edson Arantes do Nascimento, the last game of Pele. There he is, wearing the number 10 that will never be seen again on a Cosmo player. After today, it will be retired forever, much as Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth were from the New York Yankees and others that followed. Pele loosening up a little bit. There's Werner Roth, number 4, the game underway. Now we have Santos in the white and Cosmos in the green or the dark jerseys. They cannot kick it straight in. I don't believe they've given a direct kick there. Indirect. For certain fouls, you get a direct kick. And then there is a penalty kick, which we'll explain later. There, hit another player. He's been known to do that on purpose and then try to catch the rebound as he did. Looking for the ball. Santos not in control. Not quite. Now they are. Down the sideline comes Ronaldo, number 11. He's the man that sets up their plays. Look out! The man in the open and kick back. Out to the middle. Look out. Number 8, Carlos Roberto. Easy save again for Shep Messing. He can throw the ball out or he can kick it, whatever he wants. The only player who can touch with his head. Look out. Here comes Santos. That could be a goal, and it is. No, it was off the crossbar the first time and then kicked in by number 9, Rubens. Santos takes the lead, 1-0. Cosmos defenders. And now here comes Tony Field with it. Field dodging one defender. This could turn into something. Field with the ball by himself, and he's tripped. Indirect free kick. He had both Pele and Quinalha down ahead of him. Could have been a potential goal there, but now they'll get the indirect free kick, and Santos has at least blunted the momentum of that drive. Pele with a hard shot into the goal! A shot into the goal! Pele has scored in his last half for the Cosmos, and this is what today is all about. Look at them, all over him, swamping Pele, and you can be sure that tears are flowing down his cheeks underneath. He's tied it up for the Cosmos. There's his wife on the sideline. Rosemary, when he first met her, she was 14 years old in Santos, and her father wouldn't let Pele take her out by himself for 7 years after that. Pele waited, and he's done it. Let's take a look at that. Pele, remember we told you he can be subtle, he can be slow, but he can be explosive. Watch this direct kick. The power of it into the corner. And the goalie never had a chance. 35 yards. The score, Pele 1, Santos 1. And he sure did that one all by himself. And they're the only 2 teams for which this man has ever played. He started his career with Santos at age 15. He had seen to retire at one point. He thought he had, but then he was induced to come to America to try to introduce this game once and for all to the Americans. All the photographers gathered around, and the Cosmos team, the green jerseys, father and son. Here is the moment when number 10 of the Cosmos disappears forever. It blew away. It disappears from America, but it will remain in the home of this man. In a pouring rain, Pele and his father couldn't be more oblivious to the elements. The umbrella not helping too much. That's Werner Roth, the captain of the Cosmos, an American, embracing his teammate Pele. None of the members of this Cosmos team make any secret of the fact that this is the man who's made them. And now he will put on for the last time a jersey he hasn't worn for several years. Santos, he thought he had worn it for the last time when he retired a little over 3 years ago. That was also on a rainy day in a great stadium. But this time, it's the white jersey of Santos, the team with which he started his career in Brazil at age 15. The score at the moment is 1-1. The only goal for Cosmos in the green jerseys here was scored in the first half by Pele. But the question is, he finally made soccer a going concern in this country in just 3 short years, increasing the crowds from 5 and 10,000 to 70 and 75,000. Cosmos on the attack, though. This is Topic, a Yugoslav. Jadranko Topic, number 18. He's just come into the game in the second half, getting it to Steve Hunt. Steve Hunt, remember, a very good player. A man of the future, almost got it to Canalia's head. But there is the rebound by Mifflin. And let's see, are they calling it good? Yep. A goal for Ramon Mifflin, replacing Pele for Cosmos. And the American champions take the lead by 2-1. You saw Canalia missing the header there. Alert play by Mifflin, driving in, rifling the ball past the Santos goalie. So it's Cosmos 2-1. Cosmos 2, Santos 1. Now, can Pele tie it up for his old team? The man in jersey number 10 thought he had retired that jersey a little over 3 years ago when he played his last game for Santos on a rainy day in Brazil. There's a kick going awry over the top of the goal. Last time out on the playing field for number 10, Pele. Direct kick after a penalty, I should say, on which he scored. Steve Hunt, number 11 for Cosmos. They lead by 2-1. Another goal could make it tough for Santos. Here comes Hunt. Watch out, this is a good shot. It hit the goalie, then the sidebar. Known people in the world, not just us. But with Santos in this half, he can't get anything going. He's right in there, headed the ball. Past the left side of the goal. 20 seconds to go, Cosmos with the ball. And now the crowd is beginning to chant, Pele, Pele, Pele. Cosmos killing the clock. 12 seconds, 11, now 10. I don't think he's going to get a shot. But look out, don't be quite sure yet. Santos has the ball. And here's Clodoaldo by himself. Up there's a whistle. And it's all over. That's it. The game is over. And the career of Pele, of Edson Arantes do Nascimento, has come to an end. Cosmos, the team for which he played the last part of his career, has defeated his old team Santos by a score of 2-1. There's Canalia talking to him. Nelson Moraes, and now a 2-year-old youngster should be allowed to take that lonesome train ride and to become a professional player. Valdemar de Brito, himself a great player for Brazil in the 30s, now receives the Santos number 10 that Pele wore with glory for so many years. And now, the final farewell, with an American flag in one hand, a Brazilian flag in the other, and the music, Auld Lang Syne. Just watch and listen. The music is Auld Lang Syne, but it isn't New Year's Eve because there's no tomorrow in the career of Pele. No New Year coming, not as far as that playing career is concerned. But we said the story was about love today. And there it is. The love of the man for the people, the love of the people for the man, the kind of a hero we all want to see. We'll meet him in a minute.